Hello, how are you doing today? My name is Avery, and I decided to sit down and record this video because I know exactly what it feels like to live under constant stress, anxiety, and exhaustion. I know what it's like to feel mentally overloaded, unable to relax, and to try several things that never seem to make a real difference. If you're watching this, there's a good chance you're dealing with something similar, and I genuinely hope my experience can help you the way I wish someone had helped me earlier. Before I even start talking about my results, I want to make one thing clear. I'm not being paid to say any of this. I didn't receive Pulsetto for free. I bought it with my own money because I was desperate for something that could finally calm my mind and body. And after using it consistently for several weeks, I felt the need to come here and share my honest thoughts. If my experience can give someone clarity or even a bit of hope, then this video is already worth it. So let me tell you how things were before I discovered Pulsetto. For a long time, I was living in a constant state of tension. I would wake up already feeling stressed, like my brain was turned on before I even opened my eyes. My shoulders were always tight, my jaw was always clenched, my chest felt heavy every single day, my sleep was terrible. I had a hard time focusing at work, and even small tasks felt overwhelming. And what bothered me most was that I didn't feel like myself anymore. I was exhausted, irritated, and mentally drained. I tried a lot of things to calm down: breathing exercises, meditation apps, teas, supplements, you name it. Some of them helped a little, but nothing brought real lasting relief. It always felt like I was trying to push down the symptoms instead of fixing the root cause. And that's when I started reading about something that I had never even heard about before: the vagus nerve. The more I read about it, the more everything suddenly made sense. The vagus nerve is responsible for regulating stress, anxiety, inflammation, digestion, mood, and even sleep. It's basically the communication highway between your brain and your body. And because of the chaotic, stressful environment we live in today, many experts say that the vagus nerve becomes overstimulated or dysregulated, keeping us stuck in fight or flight mode. That's when I realized that maybe the issue wasn't in my head after all. Maybe it was physical. That's how I found Pulsetto. I kept seeing people mention it as the #1 doctor recommended vagus nerve stimulator. What caught my attention was that it's non-invasive, drug-free, and backed by clinical research. The idea behind it sounded simple but powerful: stimulate the vagus nerve through a gentle vibration on the neck, which helps calm the nervous system naturally. I didn't know if it would work for me, but at that point, I had nothing to lose. I ordered it directly from the official website, and just as a quick warning, if you want to try it, make sure you get it from the official page because there are a lot of fake or outdated copies online. I'll leave the link in the description and comments to help you find the right one. When it finally arrived, the first thing I noticed was how easy it was to use. You apply a thin layer of the gel that comes with it, place the device around your neck, turn it on, and choose one of the programs from the Pulsetto app. The sensation surprised me. I don't really know what I expected, but it was incredibly gentle, almost like a soft, warm vibration that slowly spreads a sense of calm through your body. Nothing painful, nothing uncomfortable. On the very first day, I already felt a change. It wasn't dramatic, but it was noticeable. After about a minute, I felt my shoulders relax. My breathing slowed down, my mind became quieter. It was the first time in a long time that I felt a sense of real, physical calm, not forced calm. And what impressed me even more was that after I turned the device off, the calm didn't disappear. It stayed with me for hours. Over the next few days, I started using it more consistently. I did one session in the morning, usually in the stress relief setting, and sometimes another session at night when I wanted to sleep better. After the first week, I had already noticed a huge difference. I wasn't waking up with that heavy, anxious feeling in my chest anymore. I felt less irritated throughout the day, my thoughts were clearer, and the biggest change, I stopped feeling like I was constantly on the verge of shutting down. By the end of the second week, the improvements became even more obvious. I started sleeping deeper and faster, something that I had struggled with for years. I was waking up with more energy. My concentration improved to a point where I didn't have to force myself to stay focused. It just happened naturally. Even the physical tension in my neck and shoulders became less frequent. It's hard to describe this, but Pulsetto didn't just help me relax, it helped me reconnect with myself. I feel balanced again. I feel more patient, more in control, more grounded. It's like it helped my body remember how to relax on its own again. Another thing I really liked is the app. It has different programs designed for specific issues such as stress, anxiety, burnout, sleep, and even pain relief. You simply choose the one that matches how you're feeling that day. And they also include a sound library with relaxing audios that make the sessions even better. The company updates the app regularly, so the device keeps improving over time automatically. In terms of what comes in the box, everything you need is included: the device itself, the gel, the charger, and the quick start guide. The whole experience is straightforward and user-friendly. So, is Pulsetto worth it? After everything I've experienced, my honest answer is yes. I would absolutely recommend it. If you're dealing with constant stress, anxiety, racing thoughts, trouble sleeping, or that feeling of being permanently overwhelmed, Pulsetto might help you in ways you didn't expect. It certainly helped me. I'm sharing all of this because I know how mentally draining it is to feel stuck in that cycle of tension and exhaustion. If you feel like you've tried everything and nothing works, it might be time to try something that addresses the problem at its root: your nervous system. If you decide to give it a try, remember to use the official website. The link is below in the description and pinned in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I truly hope my experience helps you in some way. Take care of yourself, and I hope you find the relief you're looking for. See you in the next video.